You got an NFL player who could not protect himself from the advances of a female passenger on a flight, and he has a buddy with him, and we're supposed to take this seriously?
This new thing where Steve knows where I'm going.
Sorry.
I like him younger, more relevant, and more aware of. I mean, I'm selfish. I always think of myself working at this company saying this thing and just wondering how many meetings I'd be in for the rest of the day. But, did you hear this or no?
Yes.
I mean, obviously, it's just. Go ahead.
According to the lawsuit, the player and another passenger in the same row made countless complaints to the flight attendant that the woman was making unwanted sexual advances. They asked to have her moved to.
Okay, so NFL. Who is it? Which one? Which story is this? Do we know?
It's printed out in front of you. It's John Doe 1, John Doe 2 are suing United Airlines because they were sexually harassed, sexually assaulted on a plane by a drunk female.
Yes,
the reverse AJ. They call
sure it wasn't AJ Baker. I was going to say, yeah. So you hear that and you think, well, okay. I mean, look. Your natural reaction is kind of weird that a guy is suing, an NFL player is suing that a woman sexually harassed him.
Yeah.
Right. But at the same time, do we want to protect it? Like, what are we doing here? Is we're in this world now. Everything's changed. Fantastic. So, and I would think if it's a guy who is like 6'4", 260, say,
right,
and the woman is doing this. He's like, let's just say she's drunk and doing it. What is he supposed to do?
Right.
He can't be physical.
He's showing a tremendous amount of restraint.
Right.
Well, Francesa kind of hints at the solution.
Well, he does. But I'm saying, let's say the lawsuit's true. I'm saying, I'm stipulating, I know nothing, but everything here is true.
Yeah.
What is the guy supposed to do? What are they supposed to do?
Just give her a smack.
Yeah, I mean,
who was the big male actor who came out during the Me Too era?
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. I mean, he's a big guy. He came out and said, I was sexually assaulted. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to tear his fucking head off?
Right. Yeah. And his was, I think, also a sort of a power dynamic, right?
Yes.
Yeah. As a producer or somebody? Yeah. Which is weird. It's fucking bizarre.
Well, sometimes you need to grab a little, You need a handful.
I'll tell my story about my story of power intercom where I was touched inappropriately at some point. I'm just not there yet. Well, I'm not there yet. Go ahead. I had to tickle somebody's feet. That's all I'm going to say.
Complainant says that the woman continued advances, ripped off the protective face mask that the player was wearing, and then made advances at, parts of his body that he didn't want anyone making advances to. You got an NFL player who could not protect himself from the advances of a female passenger on a flight, and he has a buddy with him, and we're supposed to take this seriously? Because this is when I read the story, I didn't think it was real. This is an NFL player. He plays in the National Football League. He plays the most violent game that you can possibly play, and he cannot protect himself against the advances of a female passenger on a United flight.
So I guess
those freaks of nature that do bone-crunching hits. Just do that to her.
So I was going to call Mike and say, "What? All right, Mike. Like, what aren't you saying here? Like." Are they supposed to pin her down and beat the shit out of her until she stops?
Just one good right hook.
Yeah, like what
put an end to it.
He doesn't go all in, but he's continuing.
I guess he's trying to say he should be able to go get out of here. But even
give her the Heisman.
A push would get that guy in trouble. So what the fuck is he supposed to do?
Yeah, and if she's he goes on, right?
He does.
Let me hear some more here.
I can't believe he just didn't bring up Ray Rice. Like
shit.
Ray Rice knew how to protect himself from the advances of a woman.
Jesus Christ.
What guy couldn't protect himself from the advances of a female passenger? Forget whether or not you'd want to protect yourself against the female. That's a different story. The point is, who couldn't? And you're telling me this NFL player couldn't? Imagine being on the jury and hearing this story. Is an NFL player. Now, again.
You believe this, folks?
I mean, you're going to figure some kick return is going to come out, because what happens if a 320-pound, 6'7" lineman comes out?
Laughing.
Or a defensive end comes out who's, 320, 6'4", 320, says I couldn't protect myself.
He loves it.
I'm having trouble visualizing the physical.
Those teeth, too. Jesus.
Point of attack.
Teeth.
As to why he couldn't ward off the advances.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I hadn't considered.
I'd be fascinated to hear who the player is. And I would say he's going to take quite a bit of ribbing around the league.
Old-fashioned hazing. You have to eat that bowl of shit.
I get what he's trying to say, but what the fuck is the guy supposed to do?
It's not that hard to visualize. You're strapped into a seat, like right shoulder to shoulder with some woman, and she's trying to grab this guy's dick. What is he supposed to do?
Maybe she was being really fucking annoying. Like, and this is a revenge move. He's not gonna fucking hit her.
For all we know, she could have been 250 pounds.
Right.
I guess, yeah.
He's trying to present this as it's somehow desirable that this woman would be accosting him on the flight.
Yeah, it's sexy scene.
It's weird that it was happening, though. It's strange that a woman couldn't stop. That's a little weird, but
maybe she was shit-faced.
Yeah, that's what
she was. That's what the allegation is.
She had to have been. So again, this guy is, in Mike's mind, there's two of them, right?
Yes.
They're supposed to, like, one pin her down, the other one just beat the piss out of her until she passes out, or tie her up or something.
They're big NFL players. Just one good shot to the jaw would take care of it.
Yeah, somebody had a phone.
The Jazzy Jeff toss her by her fucking shirt collar.
And somebody has a phone that takes a video of that. Everyone will understand. Like, she was drunk. That won't raise an issue at all with anybody.
Like, she had it coming.
These guys are fucking heroes, honestly. Because, like, I know I'd be, like,
the restraint they showed, absolutely.
Jesus, during this, and this woman's giving him shit. Oh my God! Not for Mike.
Mike picturing a woman. Can you believe it?
She's like ripping off their masks and getting in their face and breathing all over.
He's like a 1940s talk show host too. He's like, these big, strong. Boy, wait till the fellas hear about this at training camp. They're going to give him quite a razzing. Well, no, they'll probably say, "Oh, geez, that's kind of impressive. You're able to, I don't know,
to restrain yourself." Yeah.
Of course, that video came from Funhouse, who cannot quit Francesa.
That's true. This is kind of a special case. He had to come back for that.
This is him fucking over.
I know, but still, they're linked forever. Though.
I know
they are.
But this might have been his death. Maybe he thought it would get Francesa fired or something.
Nah, you know what's sad about Francesa? He's not relevant enough anymore.
Yeah.
People look at that and they're like, whatever.
There's nothing they can really take from him.
He's
in his house.
He's like aged beyond cancel culture.
He sounds so old now. So is Howard.